Hey everybody. We meant to release this mini episode as a primer for our April Fool's episode, but decided to release it now instead. So if it sounds out of order, that's why.
He just wants to play his music again.
Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, make your movements now.
Oh shit. I'm like picturing a horse.
Yeah, me too.
Right. That's a lot better than the first one you did.
Thanks.
I thought that, hey, this is the first time that we're doing this. This is not take 2, 3, or 100. This is take 1. Welcome to My Top Everything. I'm Marion.
I'm Cara.
Oh, Mara coming in hot. It's a new era. My Top Everything 2.0. There's no rules. Everything's on the table. Nothing's off the table. Literally.
What?
Everything's on the table because we're in the same room.
Yeah. But what were the rules?
Before? No interrupting.
That's out.
Yeah.
Interrupt all you want. Well, Cara usually, Marion, Cara, Mara. But
Yeah.
So that was one of the rules, I guess, that you
Yeah.
and I weren't really aware of.
That's just me. Just me keeping track the whole time.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. I'm sure you've been waiting so long for this moment. We're so glad to be back after a short hiatus of 9 months.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a little bonus episode to get you teased, get you. Oh God! It's just like take 1. You can't do it.
No, I can't.
So much recall.
I have to reference edging.
Yeah. Marion referenced edging.
No, not Marion.
It was Cara.
Yeah, it was Cara.
It was Marion.
Pranked. Guys, we all know it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one person
people
who
know.
really
Yeah.
cares about edging here.
No.
Our topic today is the top 3 things we've done since we last recorded, which Cara found out was June 10th, 2024. Point to Cara for going back and finding that date. Point to Mara for finding my microphone. She once again keeps her title
Worth?
as
Damn. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I guess if you need to feel self-worth over it too. Damn. I was gonna say your title as like king of finding things.
St. Anthony.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
thought this
joke.
travel.
No, St. Anthony's the patron saint of finding things.
Uh-oh.
Oh, St. Christopher's travel.
Really? That's a weird
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Yes.
It's St. Christopher's travel because my ex
Yeah.
had a little necklace, but his name was Chris as well, so it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
There's a whole patron saint just for finding shit. Did he?
I think he does other things.
Okay, he has to do other things,
Isn't
right?
he the snake one?
No, St. Patrick is the one that banished all the snakes from Ireland.
So sorry, St. Anthony shtick, the one that you went to the elementary school for.
Yeah.
That one's just
The one you went, the
place you went to elementary
saint.
school,
which
that's
is
just for
not
finding
something
things?
we're mentioning about my life.
Right. I didn't say who.
All rules. Everything's on the table. Nothing's off the table.
And you didn't say where.
Correct. No one knows.
Yeah, like growing up, like if I lost things, I was always told to pray to St. Anthony. And then it would work, but also it probably worked because I'm good at finding things.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a you thing.
He has 3. Whoa, that was loud. He has 3 things that now I feel like I can't hear myself at all. Am I even here? Do I exist? Grayson's got a new toy, so it's very exciting. Right, Saint Anthony was the patron saint of many things, including lost items, travelers,
Cara.
and the poor. Yeah, Cara.
The poor, the patron saint of the poor.
Yeah.
So you kept him poor.
No, I mean, St. Anthony, he was a Franciscan.
Oh, I do like the Franciscans.
Yeah.
That's the current pope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his master's in chemistry. It's pretty cool.
He's a good dude.
Well, anyway, so let's go through. We're gonna do it a little different this time. Usually, we do our top 3, top 2, top 1, but each person will just list off real quick the 3
Yep, just to get you excited for our episodes coming. You know?
Yeah, our official launch is April 1st. We'll have our
Is
first.
it?
That is, or is it? Psych, we're gonna go on hiatus for another 9 months after this.
It's a good tease. It's a good edge, if you will.
Yeah, and that's what we said before we started this. Number one, edge 'em.
Yeah.
That's all we're here for. Just So, who wants to go first?
Thank you for asking. I will.
We both looked at you. We were like, Mara.
I wrote an entire list and then I numbered 3 things.
Nice.
So the top 3 things I've decided to share with you people that I have done in the last 9 months. Number 3, I celebrated my half birthday and it was one of the best celebrations yet. Half the people I invited showed up. Half the people that showed up got me a gift. And then like there was something else, half that I don't know. It was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's when I gave you that pen and chopped it in half.
Yes. And then the half of the people that gave me a gift, they gave me half of the gifts. Marion handed me this pen that had this like floppy astronaut or something on top of it. And she goes, here, I got this for you. And then in front of my eyes, she cuts it in half.
Yeah, I was like holding on to these scissors for like 15 minutes, like waiting for the moment, like when am I going to get to cut this? Yeah, it was good because you only get half presents on your half birthday.
Yeah, that's the perfect vibe.
It was a great day. Yeah.
And then number 2, I whittle. I'm a whittler. I started whittling.
You're a whittler.
I'm a whittler.
Little. I think that was from the first take though, so nobody's going to get the little joke. Is that why you said it?
No, it's just cute.
Oh.
Yeah. We didn't do
I'm
it
not
first
recalling
take.
it.
I did my dragon breath into the microphone. That's good audio.
Yeah.
Grayson's dying.
I'm leaving it in.
First try all by ourselves. Definitely not. This is our first take.
Yep.
Okay, so you're a little whittler.
I've made a couple trees. I've made a couple spoons. Cara got me an intro to whittling class for a birthday present that her and I are going to take together in March.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So excited.
Yeah, you're going to teach me a lot because I've never even done it. It's going to be fun.
Do you think that when you whittle a tree out of a piece of wood, is that kind of like cannibalism for the piece of wood in some way? Because you're making it into what it died
from?
to become. It's more than that, though. It's not just where it came from. It's like a tree died to make this piece of wood that then you whittled to make into a tree again.
I'll say no, and I'll say why. I think no.
No, just say no and don't
No.
say why. No, what? Come on.
No, because I think that there's human action where you like somebody's cutting down the tree, someone's whittling it, whereas cannibalism is just
Someone eating somebody else.
There just seems to be some irony of like, oh, there's a tree that exists in the world. Let me destroy it to create a different tree.
There's also people that make like animals out of bones, you know, like they whittle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like honoring the thing, maybe. Like if you got bird bone and whittled a bird, but bird bones are hollow, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Though.
Straw.
Say more.
Bird bones be hollow. Bird bones be new straws. That's really usable.
Hot take. The environmentalist.
Bird straws.
Yeah, dude.
I like
yeah,
that.
I love that with bird flu going on. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And maybe you inoculate yourself. Hey,
Well,
inoculation.
we'll clean the marrow out. Also, bones. It's not a blood disease. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
I believe
Cara,
it.
it'll be fine.
Okay, good to know. You two have fun with that.
Can vegans drink out of bird straws?
Oh.
Yes.
Bird bone straws.
No, I don't think so.
Put the flu away. Put any chance of getting disease away.
But I don't even buy leather. Anything that comes from an animal,
But what
you're
if
not
it's
supposed
like
to use.
I found a dead sparrow outside?
Yeah.
I made a straw. I gave it to you. So I didn't like the bird was already
I would
dead.
take it. Yeah, I would take that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not really got strong convictions, huh? Just taking any.
Taking any animal byproduct. You know how us vegans be.
If I almost bought you Burt's Bees chapsticks the other day, you wear that?
Yeah. I'm not one of those vegans that doesn't eat honey. I actually think that honey helps promote the bee industry, which is a good thing.
Okay.
Correct.
But a lot of vegans will very heavily disagree with me.
They're called worker bees. Like, why would they be called that if they don't like the work?
They are also not from America, it turns out. So they're not really good for the environment.
But I thought we need them for the pollination.
Yeah, we do, but only because we created the system that requires that.
Well, I mean, the best pollinators are insects in general, not just bees. Correct. And so like flies and other things.
Yeah. You don't like flies?
They're
your pollinator.
You do like flies?
They pollinate things.
I'm not
they make
saying
your food.
I would never. I mean, I think I'm just like scarred from the time that a fly flew into my apartment and laid a bunch of eggs, and then there were just maggots everywhere for like
so
a week.
what's number 2 on your list?
Number 1.
3.
Pay attention.
Related to that, I've had a dead fly at my desk for like just
Mara.
maybe
You haven't,
4 months.
Don't you have a trash can under your desk so you could just? You don't have a trash can by your desk?
No, because they made quote communal trash cans.
Yes, they did that at my work too.
That is crazy.
There's one for every like 8 desks.
Yeah, promote walking and so that there's less to
It's
carry
like a corporate
out.
shtick that's happening.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
crazy.
It's for fewer plastic liners
Oh, that makes
ending up in the
sense.
landfill.
So I guess it's worth it.
Yes.
So next time you have a piece of, after you print something incorrectly and you're like, what am I going to do with these 60 pages that I printed incorrectly?
81.
Speak for yourself.
I've done a lot.
Yeah.
I've done a lot. It feels bad. You can use a paper to scrape it onto another paper that you don't know what to do with and then put it in.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's your number 1?
Anyway, my number 1 thing I've done in the last 9 months is that in my debit card expired, and instead of updating my address at my bank, I opened a new bank account. My current address.
Right. Because your New Year's resolution, or maybe it wasn't even your New Year's resolution, but we were like, if you manage to renew this, you'll get points. So you don't get that.
No.
You don't get anything because you had to open a new account. Wow.
Well, I didn't have to. I chose to.
Right.
It was easier.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't you still have to get a new card?
Yeah, but they just mailed it to me.
What would they have done the other way?
I had to like fill out, they emailed me a form. I had to print it out. I had to write things in and then I had to like scan it back and then email it back. That's too many steps.
When does it expire, this new one?
Oh, I don't know. 06/29.
Okay, so you've got 4 years.
Yeah. Ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So those are the things I'm willing to share publicly.
That's great. I love that for you.
That's good.
Okay, well, I'll go next.
Okay.
Well, number 3 is I started guitar lessons like 2 weeks ago. And it is
All of your whole list is going to be just since we decided this topic, you started keeping track.
like, what am I doing with my life?
You're like, I can't remember.
No, I've been wanting to start guitar since I was like a child. I've always wanted to play guitar and I've never been able to just like do it. And so I had to sign up for a class, and the first class was really bad, just wild. I just listened to the teacher go on these weird diatribes about like how the instrument is linear and how an open G is this cool thing that this one dude does. And I was like, I don't know any of the things you're saying. So,
Wow, that's so odd.
yeah, it was.
How
not
big
good.
is this class?
Like 15 people. It's one of the community ed classes.
Oh, I think one of our friends took that class, and she said the first class, it was just like the teacher tuning everybody's guitar, and it was basically time to go home.
I wish that he did that. He didn't tune our guitars. So we just all were, he was like, eventually he was like, okay, let's go around and everybody play an E. And we were all like, what's an E? and then we would go around and he'd be like, nope, you're not tuned. And then he would just move on. He wouldn't come fix it or anything. It was not. Anyway, I'm learning guitar, but I might have to do it on my own or take like a one-on-one class or something.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you and your person, your Grayson,
You're crazy.
to
Present.
serenade me together.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
Dual guitars.
It's going to be lovely.
Yeah.
We'll turn the lights down and then we'll sing Wonderwall.
Yes.
Okay, my number 2 is that Grayson and I were supposed to do Ragbri this summer, which is a bike race across the state of Iowa in the middle of August, July, like
July.
the hottest time of the year.
Yeah.
When there's
Don't know
no
why they
trees
picked
because
that.
the whole state is just cornfields. It's a wild idea. But we got stuck in Portland at a friend's wedding when all the planes went down. for the
because
like
the,
2
like,
week period
yeah,
or 2
the
day
hack.
period.
The crowd strike thing.
Yeah. So we got stuck in Portland and it was going to be like $1,000 to take the train, or we could rent a car and just drive across the country and skip Ragbri. So we drove across the country in this like really nice car, and we stopped at a bunch of national parks and we stopped at state parks, and I saw what are they called? Prairie dogs. And I cried.
Why?
I didn't realize I was so emotionally attached to the idea of prairie dogs, but when you're at the Des Moines Zoo, they have this like tunnel and you put your head up inside of the like,
and then you can see.
and you can see them. And I don't know why, but it was like the coolest thing ever when I was a kid, because you got to like interact and they were at your level. And I didn't think that they existed in the wild. And I said this while we were driving, and Grayson was like, bro, they're like in the Midwest. They're like, we're gonna drive through it. And when he showed me, I sobbed. Like I was just like unable to control myself.
These only exist in the West Des Moines Zoo.
No, Des Moines Zoo.
Exotic animals.
It was. I was so excited. They're so cute.
Yeah.
What did you think Prairie Du Chein was?
I don't even know what that means.
It's a town in Iowa.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Prairie Du Chein, if you want to pronounce it not the French way.
Right. It's Iowa, so don't.
It literally means prairie dogs.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of the town.
What do you?
Well, you were born in Iowa. You lived
Doesn't
in
mean
Iowa.
anything.
There's like 3 big towns, dude.
Where's Prairie Du Chein?
God.
Yes.
If you have to ask, you're not a real Iowan.
Yeah. Are you even
Gladly.
a geology major?
Yeah.
Geography? Major?
Whatever.
I like that you
Mythology.
don't know. Mara, this weekend was her birthday. we were at a brewery, and one of her coworkers asks what all of her best friends' jobs were and what our degrees were. She couldn't name any of us.
Okay. I
Wait,
could
what's
name
my-
the job.
Yeah, let's do Marion right
What's
now.
my degree?
You like
So-
quadruple majored in bachelor degree.
In what?
Okay, one of them's for sure literature, probably like some classical studies.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah. Classical civilizations.
Perf.
Nothing to do with literature, but classical civilizations.
Okay. You have your master's degree
This one's easy.
in MFFA in film from UCLA.
Nope. Screenwriting.
Screenwriting. Josh's master's degrees in film.
I was a creative writing and classical civilizations double major, and I
Double
I
minor.
thought you were triple.
I was on track to triple major with religious studies. And then
Would never have gotten
that. I'm basically a minister.
I meant to say writing. I was going to say writing.
Yeah. But you said literature.
Yeah, but I hadn't listed 4 things yet.
True. Yeah. But no, I petered out. Senior year, I stopped wanting to do anything. I realized I could take like 2 classes. I don't know why my
I
parents.
think you made the right choice.
I guess I had fun, but I feel bad. And looking back on it, I'm like, my parents paid for that. For me to
Yeah,
like
but
hang.
what does a triple degree get you? I have 2 degrees.
What
Doesn't
is it?
give me
What-
shit.
Yeah.
That's not true. You're doing great. But what is the 2 degrees and the whatever get me?
Fair.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I should have done an econ.
Ugh.
That's what if
you
a young
imagine?
person ever says to me, what I'm
What
sure I'm going to
deg-
be asked a lot, what degree, I'm going to say, do a fun one, but also do something practical.
Oh,
Like-
practical. I thought you were going to
like
specifically
economics.
say economics.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like,
Oh,
Say, what now? Engineering.
The number of jobs, yeah,
IT.
engineering.
Yeah, what job do you think you can get with an economics degree?
there's like 2 jobs.
Business.
Then do a
Einstein.
business degree.
Meh. I think econ is more fun.
Maybe, hopefully, this child asks you around us.
Yeah.
Or not. I
We'll
don't.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to keep going.
Yep. My number 1 is Grayson and I got engaged.
Yay!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Grayson and everybody in our friend group surprised me when we went up to a really awesome place in the place we live.
Are you pretending like the people don't know that we live in Minnesota?
Minnesota, the North Shore. We went to the North Shore. I couldn't remember where we were at in the world. We went to the North Shore, and I didn't know that Grayson was going to be there. And we got to the top of a hike, and Grayson was there waiting. And it was a secret, and it was great. And then we spent the whole rest of the day like doing a campfire engagement party thing, and it was perfect. And
Yeah.
it was good.
It was nice.
It was
Good shit.
lovely.
It was really incredible.
Yeah. Pulled it off.
Wish
Thanks,
I'd been
guys.
invited. Wish I could have been there.
Do you want to go to your list now?
I'm buffering.
Silence. Maybe I'll get invited at the next engagement.
Don't look at me.
I won't be inviting you.
No.
Anyway.
Well, no, I'm definitely not the next person to get engaged. What if I am?
That'd be crazy.
I just surprised. I got married.
Let's all say at the
Oh,
same
I'd be
time
so mad.
who we think is the next person to get engaged.
This is not a good game.
3, 2, 1. Wow. Cara's
Wow.
wow.
Listen.
No.
I don't think either of them do. So this is
We're
safe.
safe.
Yeah, my list. My list is kind of just 1 and 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
I was in LA with a job I liked and a relationship status that I liked. And I said, things are getting too chummy around here. Said, I had too much stability. I need to bring it down a notch, really get back to my roots here.
Yeah.
And just kind of just throw it all at the walls.
Start over.
I said, just scrap it.
Put it all in a car. Drive
Jackson
away.
Pollock painting it.
Yeah, nice.
So the 3 things I did was change states, change jobs, change relationship status. So it's the big 3.
Yeah.
So now I am currently living with Cara and Grayson. So it's like a podcast all the time almost.
Yeah,
And I'm perfectly fine with them having a daily sleepover
Yeah.
without me. Here, I'm fine with all the things I miss and the sweet nothings and the
Yeah.
random talks and the dinners and
Yeah.
the movie nights and.
Do you want us to
seem
add to
fine.
this list? Yeah. All the other things.
Thank you. Yeah, you got to take people at face value.
Yeah. Lucas lives here too. So
Yeah. I'm fine.
yeah. So now I live with Cara and my friend Roche drove all the way with me cross country. That was pretty neat
Yeah,
of
she
her.
did.
Pretty cool.
Go, Roche,
with
go.
Bingley. Bingley would either take a daily piss or poop in my car every time we got in the car. One time he pooped on Roche's lap while we were traveling. So it was a really good time.
Roche's a real one for that.
Yeah. Yeah. She took it in stride. And then my bonus thing that I did is that I walked the length of a marathon, not on a marathon day, just around a lake over and over again, which Cara didn't like.
I like it for you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet of you.
I want to see nothing of the same thing again. All new for me.
I liked it. I got to watch what were you going to say?
Except me.
Yeah, totally. Yes.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. I said yes.
Today's Valentine's Day. It's not your day yet.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
Check yourself.
Wait 3 hours.
Not Valentine's Day.
Sorry.
3 hours? Do you think it's 9 a.m.? 9 p.m.?
Pretty close.
No. 5 hours.
I was estimating.
Anyway, so
Algebra, man.
that's a big thing that happened to me and probably why we didn't do the podcast for a while.
Yeah.
Recuperating, so.
Yeah, it could have been because I was planning my half birthday.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep, nailed it.
There's just too much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bonus thing, I'm having a really great year for my hair. Just to
Yes.
it's like,
Truly.
I've been looking at pics. I'm loving it. And it's been different. It's been pink. I'm like killing the bangs. It's curly. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
great fucking year for that.
My hair envy is at max right now.
Also, I tried this thing and it's like a wet, dry shampoo. And so you put like a little bit on your hand and you emulsify it with like some water and then you like rub it in to your hair and it like absorbs the oil.
Oh.
And so it like lets your hair like,
And you leave it in?
well, you let it dry and then you like comb it through to the ends. And I used it today. So, and
Yeah, it looks good.
I don't remember when I washed my hair last.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would try that. Well, Cara, in your top 3, did you put, we were missing something really important, which is a headstand. Because you said you had all of 2024 to do it.
I had a big year.
So
Bought a house. Passed a professional exam.
Wow, the house didn't even make the list.
Well, it was
It
before.
happened technically before.
Right.
Yeah, a lot happened the first half of 2024. It really threw off my game here.
Yeah, otherwise you would have definitely gotten that headstand done.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
but you could
Do it this year?
do it now.
Yeah, I could. After the recording, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll be updated, folks.
Check out our Instagram story for a live video of Cara doing a headstand.
maybe not live.
And by not live.
Well, recorded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
I misspoke.
Misspoke.
We're learning this social media, so we'll get to that soon.
Oh my God. Alive with us? That would be amazing.
The
I
chaos.
love that.
I can't wait.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
would love that.
All right. Well, this feels good. This feels
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Organic. Cut it off.
Short, mini. Do we? What was that? Did you cut it? Oh. Thanks for joining us for this super mini short episode. We'll be back in
April 1st?
April 1st.
April 1st.
Revamped, ready to go, new people, completely different. You won't even recognize us.
Hey.
I'm Marion.
I'm Cara.
And I'm Mara.
See?
This has been My Top Everything.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Cara had sponsors. Bye.
Yeah.
We'll get to them later. They weren't relevant to the episode.
Baby Bell.